Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tales of Arise. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let's continue. When we last left off, we saved Cyslodia. It's much nicer out. Actually, the sun's out. Alphen has his new gear. We have saved Cyslodia. And now we're headed with Law and Rinwell in tow to the next area. I already forgot what the name was, and I probably can't pronounce it right either.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Another owl? Do you see an owl anywhere, Mr. Hoot?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
Oh, and I have the Tales Legacy DLC music, so get ready for get knocked for a loop once the music changes. And it's also randomized on a playlist, so let's see what pops up.
Hi, Hoodle.
I don't think it changed. Shit.
These ones can run rings around us in the sky. Air thrust.
Oh, I didn't save it. Oh well. There we go.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Yeah! Tales of Symphonia.
I'm only getting started.
I'll take you all off.
This one's mine.
I'm not done. Sword Rain Alpha. Turbo Demon, my turn. You're mine.
Didn't even break a switch.
It took me back. Oh, I think I have it in order, so...
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and...
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Again with Symphonia, so it's in order then.
We turned the tables on him. Not right. No time to hold back.
I'm pretty good with airborne content. I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Shion, we gotta get this guy a first aid. I'm hungry. Shion, we have to get this guy a potato!
Really?
What? Hey, that's mine! You think I'd stoop so low as to accept a measly potato? Think again!
Sure.
That's how you want to act fine, Starfur like here. Wait, I haven't even gotten to introduce myself, young miss. I'm Gordeno, a man who enjoys food above all else. I have come here in search of new and exciting cuisines. To that end, I have come across what appears to be a most exquisite recipe. However, I lack the ingredients needed to make it. I'm impressed nobody ever turned this guy in. I became so hungry in my search that I collapsed.
Hey.
You should really take this potato then. Forget it. I refuse to eat anything other than what's contained in this recipe.
Right.
Well, you heard him. He's a lost cause. Let's go. I'm not done speaking to you. Can I perhaps ask you to bring me these ingredients instead? All I need are apples and wheat. Find me those and I'll teach you my recipe.
Got it.
Alright, all we have to do is find those two things and bring them to you, right?
Hey.
Alphen, no, we don't have time for this. But it sounds like he's so close to realizing his recipe. Aren't you curious how it'll taste? Final help.
Yes.
I'm counting on you two. Please, you have to hurry. Do I have apples and wheat?
I don't mind helping out, but where are we Yes.
Oh, that's a-
What?
I guess I used them for cooking. Do you sense an owl, Hoodle? I see a hungry child.
Who? 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 Who?
Look, Hoodle. One of your buddies.
Thanks for the strawberries, kid.
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
I'm gonna go put that on shovel.
I hate camping out.
Oh, I did it.
I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time. In that case, I'll need you to follow this recipe here and bake me an apple pie right away.
What?
Wait, what do I have to make it?
Hey.
Hurry up and bake it.
Well,
Here you go. It's all done. Made enough for Shion, too. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now let's just see how it tastes.
what?
Whoa! This is absolutely exquisite! I'm in heaven! You're a foodie. Aren't you supposed to be more articulate in describing how things taste? Well, what else is there to say about it? Absolutely nothing. But if you need me to spell it out, it's absolutely. We get it. It's good. Alvin, we got a recipe. Let's get out of here already.
Chill.
Oh my god, this game is so on point with the humor. What is it? Your clothes are covered in pie dough.
What?
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades!
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
They got me flanked!
Double demon fang! It's over! Sword alpha!
Raging cascade!
Armor won't save you! Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to focus.
I was only trying to be nice.
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic, is it? Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it. Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
The Abyss boss
All
music.
in a day's work. I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dahnan armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
You're not.
Night.
I may have to do all of these things so I can get closer to my allies. Unless that's all randomized, I hope not.
It's hard to even walk with all this snow and ice around here. I guess it's also pretty... Well, guess I'm off to bed.
It's freaking randomized, damn it.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah, I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you. Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop. We need all our manpower to face these Zoogles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Jesus Christ, Shion.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Dahnans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans, because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Where are you going?
They got me
I've got this. Let him handle it.
Let me take the rest of them!
All
Look, someone's feeling lively.
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. In here. What about you?
Just watch and see. It's over! Be still! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Nice one, Alphin!
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Oh shit.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renan.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now!
Great. I'll let you cook then.
Wait, what?
There.
All that for a life bottle. At least down there was money. I got a fish. Oh my lordy lord, what are those things? Are those like evil snails or something? Well, whatever it is, we're gonna kill him.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too. Is it hot? Dispatch it
I
out
should
again.
probably do something like that.
Photon blast.
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest. No escape.
We
did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Take this.
Do it!
It's over.
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go.
No escape.
Back into the fray.
Renans.
Lightning orb. Raging cascade.
Double demon bang.
Here I go.
Sweep now. No escape.
This one's mine. Lost. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Brace yourself. This one's tough.
I never fit.
No escape.
Dragon
Soaring
shield.
Alpha.
Lightning.
Double demon bang.
Searing flame. Now.
I'm not done.
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go.
Strike. This one's all mine.
Flying free!
We turn the tables on him. Seal, can you take right? No time to hold back.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Hear me. Flame of fury.
You're mine.
We natural energy.
Sword Rain Alpha. Double demon bang.
It's showtime!
Where are you going?
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, fatalize.
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come. It's over. Sword
Bet
Rain
that
Alpha.
shell's hiding something tasty!
Be still. You're mine.
Old-fashioned and effective!
Glad you have your uses. Yes, I'll make you very bad.
I don't
Please
feel
don't
so
mind if I
good.
do.
Much better.
Here's a healing arc. Hey,
Not
lightning
today.
condemned.
Here I come.
Leave the enemy's arc to
No
me.
one can let loose.
No complaints here!
Lightning condemned.
Sword Rain Alpha. Be still.
Gravitas field.
Down on it. Here
Who
I
wants
come.
to die
You're
next?
on.
Watch him.
You try this.
Lightning, here's a healing arc.
Sword Rain.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Take this. Sword Rain Alpha. Double demon bang.
Astral energy.
Say no more. Great.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Double demon bang.
I'm like made to them.
Take this.
Here's the healing. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Well done.
My turn. Sword Rain Alpha.
Eat this!
Mirage. Here I come.
I'll finish you here and now!
Hey, when it is time. Do it.
Like we're gonna lose the small fry.
Making sure my mic is still on. Yep, it still is. I thought that would work.
hope I live long enough to regret this.
Be still!
Let me help. First aid!
Here this on for size! You're finished!
I'll be safe. Don't mind if I do.
Not today!
Anything in order is all mine.
I'm
Use
not
a
done!
healing arc.
An actual
That's my cue.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! That training's paying off!
Light astral! Lightning converted lancer!
Here I come! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I'm only getting weak now.
Come and face me!
You're finished! This one's mine! I never miss!
Sword Lane Alpha! Be still!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
You are in tip-top shape.
Something you wanted to say?
Come help out!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's over!
Wind astral! Lightning control!
Eat this!
I'm surrounded!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Do it!
Take off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! That training's paying off! You're finished! Mirage! Here I come! I'll finish you here!
Do it! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
This one's mine!
Sword Lane Alpha! Mirage! It's over!
Not in your dreams!
Do it! Here I come! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I need to be stronger. Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Anything in armor is all
I'm not done! Sword Lane Alpha! Take this! You're finished!
Eagle fly!
Here I come!
I'll finish you here and now!
Don't do it!
Take this!
Raging astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Finish seal!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Gotta break through! Here I come! This one's all mine!
Annihilation!
Here I
Wind
come!
astral energy! Lightning condemned! Thunder cover the darkness!
It's over!
Here's a
No
healing arc!
escape!
Lightning
Lightning thrust!
dance in the wind! Here's evil! This'll come in handy!
You're mine! You're finished! Double demon fang! Be still! Mirage! Dazzle!
So those are Dahnans astral arcs.
Lightning thrust!
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's over! Sword Line Alpha! Lightning Thrust! Mirage!
Armor won't save you!
You're finished!
Let Astral Energy do like I do! Freeze down!
No, you're done!
Let Astral
Here I come! Nothing!
you!
This could be useful.
Yeah.
I won't forgive you!
Double Demon Fang! Sword Line Alpha! Here I come! You're finished! Take it! It's over! Mirage!
Get on in there with
Strike! Sword Line Alpha!
It might take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word. Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I love trying to be dramatic.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! You're finished!
Now, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
I'm even stronger than before.
What's this thing? There.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah. Good
She
idea.
on like me hungry.
No backing down!
Where are you going?
It's over. Mirage! Not today.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
You are in
Something you
good
wanted to
shape.
say?
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Right. Look sharp! Lightning blade! That training's paying off! Sword Lane Alpha! Not today!
Sleep now.
Take this! Take this!
Whoa, hey, one at a time.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cyslodia, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master. Of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renan brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Well, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Are these scenes only popping up because I
Simon,
had
suit
arrested
yourself.
with them at the camp?
Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Renwell. It's just... maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Ooh, look at this.
We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful. What?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is... incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
This game looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, I have to say it. Wow. This is the best Tales has looked ever. Ever. Elde Menancia.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
Badly beaten man. Sigh, I really have to hurry.
What's wrong?
My buddies got hurt real bad. They can't even move. That's not good. Are they close by?
Huh?
Are you saying you can help them? Shion.
Yes!
They're just up along this path. Please, you've got to help. My wounds have closed up. You've saved me. Please, let me thank you. Here's a couple beast tails. Ah, that's crazy. It doesn't hurt anymore. Here's 5 eggs. There's one other person further up ahead. Would you mind taking a look at him? Just a look? Yeah, you'll see what I mean once you find him. His like limbs are all chopped off.
Should we really take this?
It's a fish. This warm light, might it be? Oh my! What sorcery is this? Might you be a miracle worker of some sort? It's just a healing art. No, this is no mere healing art at work here. I sense compassion flowing through this energy. Compassion tinged with the slightest hint of loneliness. Emptiness, even. He's got you pegged. Alphen, why are you agreeing with him? Keep it up, I won't heal you next time you're in trouble. Sorry, my bad. I see, so this is how the true bliss feels.
Hey!
You shut up already? Anyway, how'd you get hurt? Did a Zoogle attack you or something? Something to that effect. You see, one of the foul beasts ambushed us and injured my companions. And in my fright, I took quite the tumble and came crashing down.
Just great.
So the Zoogle didn't actually hurt you then. Where is it now? Is it gone? So it seems. After I let forth the most ferocious bellow I could muster, it appears to have fled in fear. Well, be careful in your travels. See ya. Wait, don't leave yet. I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about his fleeting world we live in. They called me the Wonder Bard. I miss the Wonder Chef. Is there a reason you decided to share that with us? I could tell from the very moment our eyes met that the two of you are something special. You're not like most others in this world. I'm keen to witness with my own eyes just how rich tapestry of emotion you two share comes to unfold.
Nice.
Well, no harm in that, I guess. Name's Alphen. Hey, don't indulge this creep.
Very well.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. Henceforth, we are bound by fate, destined to meet one another again. I'm certain things shall only get more dramatic from here. I look forward to the day our paths cross once more. And on that note, I must take my leave. There are others out there who yearn to hear my most beautiful voice. Adios, via Condana. Money. Healer. Ooh, give me that actually.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Sheila.
Why are you thanking me?
Way to go! Don't mind if I do.
I'm practically unstoppable.
I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it. I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool. 87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion. That was nothing.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Huro, come here, sweetie. Woo. Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Huro doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight.
Oh. Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Huro was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
Oh my god.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Let's save real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the music back to the way it was. I have my fun with the extra music.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Just great.
Too many Zoogles here. Maybe we should avoid them.
I guess...
Nah, I say we fight them. It'll get our blood flowing and help shake off this weird mood I've been in. Yeah! Plus, we all know the only thing I'm good for are these fists. I stay on top of my game so I don't let anyone down.
Great.
Okay, if you say so, let's do this. Battle chain bonuses. After battles, you'll accumulate a bonus based on your combat points. Viewable at the bottom of the nav map are as the total rises, you'll earn more XP and better item drop rates, and encounter rates from rare foes more often. This bonus increases over time.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough. This one's all mine. Not today.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Here I come. Dazzle. Watch double demon fang. Take this. Double demon.
Still plenty more to clear out. Let's go another round.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine. Right on now. Lunar Rondo. Hurricane. Escape. You're finished.
Energy! It's a duel of the arts!
Double demon fang.
Do it! Fine. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. We did it.
Damn, you were right. I'm glad we beat up all those Zoogles. It was totally worth it. Right? Even with the Zoogles you struggle against, keep fighting enough and eventually you'll get lucky.
This could be useful.
Oh.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy. which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
But these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Hi, Hoodle!
Not today!
Raging Cascade! Sleep now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Do it!
No escape! Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's evil!
Take this! It's over! It got fire!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
All mine! Not today! Now! Sword Ring Alpha! Hey, would you look at that? Green as far as the eye can see. I think even the Zoogles look a little fuller than they usually do.
They're still Zoogles, just on a fuller stomach. Don't forget, this is enemy territory we're in.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Okay, here I go. Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Dance in the wind!
Here I go!
Lightning condemned! Leave the enemy's arms to me. Here's evil!
No complaints here!
Sword Ring Alpha! Double Demon Fang!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done! Here's evil!
Armor won't save you!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Ow!
Here I come! Sword Ring Alpha!
Here goes! Lightning
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Sword Ring Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! It's over!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Air thrust array!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Take this! Come and face me! Lightning thrust!
By the power of water!
You're mine! You're finished!
Don't mind if I do!
Here I come!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong! What about me?
It's time! Ignite! Take this!
I really owe you one.
Sword Ring Alpha! Lightning thrust! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
No holding back!
Here I come!
This'll be a piece of cake. Now you see what I can do.
No escape! Dazzle!
Here I go!
What the hell?
Here I come! Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Glacial spear.
Roll now! Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze Lancer!
Renan! You're finished!
Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
I'm on!
Let the...
Marksman handles it.
It's weakened!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I go!
Sword Rain Alpha! No escape! This time! Burn! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more cover.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done! I'm on! Double Demon Fang! Be still! You're mine!
Glacial spear!
No shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Here I come! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! Take that! Here I come! I'm not feeling so great. This should do it! Take this! You're mine!
All good things come to an end.
I'm not done! Be still!
Watch and
Renan! Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial spear! This one's mine! Sorry!
Damn it! If only I'd been more careful.
Sword Rain Alpha! First strike!
Where are you going?
You're mine! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Oh, now you're talking! I'm just getting
No
started!
escape! Take
I'll
this!
heal you all!
Big Stunner!
That's been smart! Healing circle!
Here I come!
Why'd you heal me? I'm such a dying?
Right. Take this! Be still! Stunner!
Holy shit, level 26.
I'm not done! Dazzle! Mirage! Lightning thrust!
I'm all stuffed up!
Will this
Dance in the wind! Sleep
Here
now!
I come!
I can't heal you now!
I'll finish you here and now! Try harder! Not a chance!
Sleep
Now,
now!
while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Mirage! Crush! This time! Not today!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind!
Lightning thrust! Mirage!
I'm out! I'm
It's
out!
over! Lightning thrust! This is looking good! Here I come! Sword Ring! Alpha!
Annihilation! Let's get you all tucked away!
No escape!
One more!
Dazzle! Here I come!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You're mine! Coming here! Dazzle! Whirlwind Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! Here I come!
I was overconfident.
You pay for that! Mirage! Dazzle! This time! Burn! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
There you go. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that isn't silly.
Don't mind if I do!
It's over!
Now I'm in the groove.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Take this!
Whirlwind
Sword Rain Alpha!
Let's tear him up.
Lightning orb!
Talon Hurricane.
Take this! It's over!
Sleep now!
Try hard, no you can't!
Glacial spear! Here's
Be
you!
still! Not
Take
up!
your dance!
Mirage!
Sleep now!
You're finished!
More for
Eat this! I'll run you through the line! This one's all mine! Eat this! It's finished!
Let's do it!
Swordling Alpha!
Sleep now.
Dazzle! I'm on it!
Let's get you off our
Storm! Try harder! My turn!
Attack time!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Your dream.
Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Rapid Tear! Dragon Shout!
There! Got you! Dance in the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
You're mine! Mirage! Here I come! Rapid Tear!
They're not playing around!
You're finished! Take this! This one's all mine! Eat this!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
This one's mine!
Eat this!
Here I go! It's over!
It was nice while it lasted.
There!
Watch it!
Into the
Eat this! Rolling your mind!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am. Now you see what I can do.
I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friends! You're mine! This should do it!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
They're not playing around.
Here I come! You're mine! Dazzle! Mirage! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out. Here I go.
Eat this! I'm on it!
Air attack.
I'm on it! Lightning Thrust! I'm on it! Mirage! Cyslodia Alpha! Talon Hurricane! Mirage! Rapid Tear! Be still! Mirage! This one's all
What did I
mine!
do?
I'm on it! Burn! Dragon Shout!
I never quit on
You're
that.
mine! You're finished!
Raging cascade.
I'm impressed.
Swordling Alpha! Take it! I'm not...
This thing is medically approved. Now you see what I can do.
Take this! Strike!
A new leaf on
Dragon
life.
Shout! Mirage! Swordling Alpha! Moves. Not now, not ever! Be still! Mirage!
Got it.
Take this! I'm on it!
Now's our chance.
Double Demon Fang! It's over! Take this! Lightning Thrust! Here I come! It's over! Be still! Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Holy shit. You obtain astral flowers from powerful foes. The astral flowers raise your maximum CP. Giant Zeugles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday. I hate camping out.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Yeah, rest after that fight, Jesus.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? I couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Shion.
That was nothing.
You should get some shut-eye. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Dahnan.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, it looks way too peaceful to be in a subjugated subjugated realm. Something's not right. He jumped off the bridge and got hurt, and as a reward, we got 4 fish. Okay. Egg. Guess we're just going in. This looks harmonious. What the hell's going on? Yeah, but they still have the things on their hands. Ficent.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Dahnans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elde Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Dahnans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Dahnans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Dahnans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Dahnans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger in these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs in your person by chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zoogles you can find outside of town. Looking for zoogle tusks? How come? They make weapons out of them? Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at the Altalina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What is someone worried of being poisons? Renan is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their existence, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish that you handed me 4 of them. Sure, we can stand to give that many. Wonderful! Thank you very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils.
Wow.
Oh, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime, if you're okay with an audience, that is? Of course. Please, feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you could maybe also turn some of those tusks into wheat, Alphen. Never mind. I think we're going to head out now. Very well. Thank you for your generosity. Good thing I fought all those zoogles.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
This is like a city out of Dragon Quest XI. It's pretty. Oh, I remember you. Do you need anything? This is Vicent, the capital of Elde Menancia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is the Altalena Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. Its policies have ensured we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? It sure is. What sets the city apart? We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. So everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where the food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Now then, do you need anything else? Anywhere we can rest? Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go upstairs, the stairs behind me, and you'll find an inn straight to your right. There's always got a barker girl out front, so it should be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. I thought he had more to say. Wait, was there an owl? Oh, there he is.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Hey, guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menancia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord. Life is nicer for all of us. Yeah, see? It's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason this city's so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shout that at their illusions, please. You got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Ha! Our armor is certainly something even a Dahnan like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong then. Promise. This is very off-putting. Something is definitely up. I take it you folks are all travelers. So wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
You really don't bat an eye at us being out together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us? Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dahnans, but here in Vicent, it's part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill another for a sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. Training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Zoogles. When our current Lord Dohalim came into power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Elde Menancia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone? Even Dahnans?
Sure.
Of course! The arena's far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay a visit.
okay?
I gather you guys are, came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. Do you even attack Zoogles? That's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Huh? Hey, didn't we already beat something like that earlier? Yeah, I remember us encountering a Zoogle that went after everything. What? You already killed it? Leave it to the blazing sword and his part and make quick work of it, I guess. In that case, this bounty here is all yours. Go on, take it. Ha! Now I wish there were more Zoogles with big bounties attached for us to get rich off of. I'm sure if you ever did something bad, you get a huge bounty on your head real quick, kid.
Alright.
If that ever happens, I'll take responsibility and bring him down myself. You send the money to whomever he ends up causing trouble.
Hey.
Stop acting like I'm going to turn into a criminal. Well, anyway, because of you folks, the highway's that much safer to traverse now, so thanks. Holy shit, that was worth a lot of money. Did all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy stuff, dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
What?
Oh, it's the connoisseur.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cyslodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, Law, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. Ah, you never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff out of my throat? I don't know. I think they're pretty good. I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here advising on important business. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's probably like Vicent or something. Okay, through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me. Do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat. So you did steal the recipe is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely! I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cyslodia and put to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you?
Got it.
We'll be back with those ingredients. From what I understand, there's a ranch somewhere here in Elde Menancia. You should see what you can find there. If you already know there's a ranch there, why don't you just visit yourself? Because I can't well try to sneak off with a cow and all on my own now, can I? Who said anything about stealing a cow? I'm kidding, boy. I'm merely too hungry to be walking around right now. Don't take too long now.
Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top-secret palace recipe, okay?
Well, there's a surprise.
And the general store, huh? My God, look at this palace. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Dahnans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Dahnans and Renans getting along.
You never know.
You complete the quest for going somewhere.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Cyslodia about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elde Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Up ahead is Glen Wood. It's dangerous outside of our patrol area. It's dangerous, so stay away. Across here is Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up to bits is no way to go. I don't believe those words just came out of your mouth, sir. I'm gonna look around the other way first.
What's this thing?
You just found beef on the ground. Alright, so no use going that way.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
A generator or a fan?
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
We dig the whole night through. Yeah, they're like just one away from like freaking singing about singing in the diamond mine. In a mine, in a mine, in a mine, where 1,000,000 diamonds.
Halt!
No, it's shine. Oh, oh, hello. Who's this?
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elde Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elde Menancia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society
You get a
is
wage.
a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Whoops, I went the opposite way.
Okay, off we go.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Hey,
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently Current busy responding to it. As such, I must ask you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara.
Oh, he is pretty.
You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elde Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of Vicent by this point.
Vicent, I'm an idiot.
Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
Dang, he made quick work of your gun. Spinning on this pole and everything.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him?
Yeah,
on your
good
own?
question.
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Loose cannon, no shit. Hey, you being a reckless idiot got you some bonus points.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. Two wasted opportunities.
I don't know why that was funny.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Dahnan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Dahnans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Dahnans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elde Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How did he cut him? It's a pole.
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
They already did attack you.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
I thought I could jump down. What? Yep, I can.
Phew, what a rush.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
And we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elde Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Alright, fine.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
I'm sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food
You
we
didn't
ate?
eat the food.
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, They could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans,
That's enough, Rinwell.
Cat.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say...
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead. I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. But I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Oh, I didn't pause the game yet. Give me back my songs.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need
Not
healing.
today!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force.
Come one, come all! Take this! I'll finish you here and now!
This is it. Thunder field.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Never mind if I do.
Take this! Mirage! Do it! Start off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm even stronger than before.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
You picked the wrong side!
Are those arms even natural?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Turbo Demon!
Well, looky here.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help. No holding back.
Here I come! This will be a piece of cake! It's over! Double Demon Fang! Be still! Here I come! You're mine! It's over!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Not today! Double Demon Fang! Take this! You're finished! This one's gonna be tough! I can carve through! Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. I've got a really bad feeling about this. This one's mine. Here goes. Double Demon Fang. Lightning Thrust. Mirage. Take this.
all mine. Burn!
Lightning condensed!
Double demon fang!
Do it!
Tectonic punch!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Double demon fang!
Hear me!
It's over! Damn it! You're mine! You're finished! You're on! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! You're finished! Do it! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Just have to make sure we keep it. Don't worry, because Raw's on.
This one's all mine!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
I owe you one. Be still! You're on! Jackal! You're on! Jackal! Take this!
You got
This one's
company.
mine.
It's over!
Sometimes
Take this!
medicine is the toughest
It's
to
over!
swallow too.
Double demon fang!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'm practically unstoppable. Guess I misread the landing.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! There's Sword Rain Alpha! Locked up! Here I come! Dazzle! Here I come! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! You're finished! Here I come! Dazzle! You're mine!
They can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Careful. We don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'll take you all on! Here I come! You're on! You're finished! Be still! Here I come!
Flying
You're
free?
finished!
Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Do it! You're mine!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
This one's
Yes,
mine.
my lady?
Something you want?
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
you.
Shut him down. Swordblade Alpha.
This is gonna handy. Here's a healing
Tear
heart.
you apart.
Lightning
Now I can let loose.
You are in anything.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? These little ones are.
Less talking, more pummeling.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm like bait to them. Be still.
Reload!
You're finished.
Take it.
Here I come. Let him thrust. You're on. You're finished.
Dance in the wind! Feel it.
Got flyers.
I've got this. Let it marksman handle it. Astral energy. Full throttle.
My turn. Take this.
Eat this.
Swordblade Alpha.
Here goes.
Come on. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I need to be stronger. That equipment should come in handy.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
No holding back.
Here I come. This will be a decent kick. It's over. Eat this. Down. Eat dirt.
Lightning orb. Mind if I do?
Here I come.
Annihilation. Now. It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Not a chance.
Take it. Dance in the wind.
You're on. Be still. You're finished.
Raging
We
energy.
turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm surrounded. Lightning energy.
It's over. I'll finish you here and now. I'm not done.
That extra training paid off.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
Ah! The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Ah, why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there.
Be still!
I'll be saving this way.
Laser spear.
Here's evil.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here, let me help. Air
This one's all mine! Eat this! No escape!
in the wind.
Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles. In here.
Laser spear.
Here's evil. More for the
You're mine! You're finished!
Freeze Lancer.
Take this! You're finished!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil.
Take this!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil. Air thrust.
Be still!
Freeze Lancer.
Carve
You know, Boston really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Just have to make sure we keep think. Don't worry, just log on.
You're mine! You're finished! Here I come!
Here's a healing arc.
Sword Rain Alpha! Double Demon Fan! You're mine!
Here's the wind. Air thrust.
Here I come! Here I come! Take this! Double Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here.
This one's mine.
Now you see what I can do.
It's over! Dazzle!
Here's a healing arc.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, only you, remember?
Right.
You're more comfortable than I really
You
am.
picked the wrong
I'm
fight!
not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep away from.
Here's a healing arc.
Okay, here I go! Dazzle!
Can't
Take
be
this!
still.
My turn! Here I come!
Dance in the wind.
You're mine! It's over!
What's this?
Take this! Renan! Sword Rain Alpha! Be still!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Here I come! Lightning Thrust! Take this! You're finished!
Dance in the wind.
Here I come! Lightning Thrust!
Shattering pieces.
It's over! Burn! Here I come! Mirage! Sword Rain Alpha!
If it's in the
Be
sky,
still!
it's mine. Dance in the
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet. I hate camping out.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then. Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's the thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
Just gonna menu save.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Here I come! No escape!
Solo dance!
Sword Rider!
glad you have your use of it.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Be still! I'm not done!
Lightning!
You're mine! Castle! I'm on it! Hurrah! You're mine! I'm on it! This one's all mine!
Raging cascade!
You picked the wrong fight!
Annihilation!
It's over! Rip and tear!
Magic is out! Freeze!
Dazzle! Hurrah!
Igneous!
Take this!
Lightning on!
Sword Alpha! Attack time! It's over! Hurrah!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
The enemy is going all out!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Lightning meteor! Steel light! Back into the fray!
It's over! One and dance!
Raging
Carry
storm!
over!
Switch power!
Roll and dance!
Lightning
Steven
spear!
Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Hurrah!
Freeze lantern! Lightning
Sword
storm!
Rain Alpha!
Take
You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
Take this! It's time! Ignite!
Damn it!
Talon Hurricane!
Gale force!
Eagle Fly! Sword Rain Alpha! I'll smash you!
Mega ray!
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging cascade!
Here I come! It's over! It's over! Okay, here I go!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahnans? Not to a Renan, they don't.
You're mine! You're finished! Rip and tear! Be still!
Air thrust!
Dazzle!
Where are you going?
Eat dirt!
The enemy is going all out! Reload! Here's a healing art! First aid!
You're mine! Rip and tear! Igneous! Discharge! I'm on double demon fang! Be still!
I'm all out!
It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Double demon Lightning thrust! Now I'm in the groove! Dazzle! Dragon Shadow! Dazzle! Whirlwind Snap! You're mine! It's over! Be still! Dragon Shadow! Double demon fang!
I'm out of ammo! Tiger blade! Lion cowl!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Over?
Wow, right as I get my overlimit, I die.
You should have messed with me.
I'm not done!
Not in your dreams!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Round and battle! Raging storm! Benevolent flight! Eagle this one's mine!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dragon shell!
Hurrah!
Holy shit, she's tough.
Double demon fang!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Watch this! It's over! I'm on it! Take this! Hurricane! Double demon fang! Be still! Not today!
Raging cascade! They're not playing around!
Dragon shell!
Lion power!
There you are!
So great.
No! Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from down to this! Thunder! Turtle blade! Take it! You're mine! I'm on a roll now! Annihilation! Do it!
Renan!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
He was just like a random guy.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cyslodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renans' tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that... metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel... When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elde Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Nice to see you again, Kasara. Lagiel, so you've been working with Miguel all along. You know each other then? Yeah, you could say she and I go way back, though I haven't seen her since we founded the Gold Dust Cats. So what are you doing in your little gang anyway? Exactly what Michael told you. Or Miguel. We're trying to uncover the truth about the conspiracy plaguing Menancia and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life turns out, huh? We used to compete for Miguel's attention only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. I used to really envy you for that. But how the tables have turned. Now you're at odds with him and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Everyone has to grow up sometime, Lagiel. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on who you used to be. You've changed, Kasara. I heard about Miguel's plan to assassinate Lord Dohalim and how he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he never showed his face to me. You figure if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't run away. But he did it because he's a coward who betrayed me and Menancia both. After all that, you expect me to just believe it's all some conspiracy and let bygones be bygones? Kasara, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful of your brother. But we're doing all this precisely to keep that dream alive. Please, trust us on this. You've seen what sort of shape Miguel's in. He won't say it, but his time's running out for him. Can you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to, just this once? You're right. Maybe I should. I'm sorry. I really talked your ears off, haven't I? It must be a lot to take in all at once. You're walking the rest here the rest of today if you like.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. Miguel. There's cats everywhere. Everywhere! I know it's my time, but according to the guide, I'm gonna finish this chapter soon, so I may as well just fucking do it. No. I'm not so. I'm not so sure about that. I'm feeling a little tired.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it as soon as I can get control again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Just tried to poke him.
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
So let me ask you something, Rinwa. Hoodle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hoodle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both.
Hmm?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
Ooh, a treat. Oh, I never gave them their title. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for me tonight. I am out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you like the stream, MugiwaraJM, all one word, is the place to be. here on Twitch, and MugiwaraJM Plays, of course, is also the archive channel. I'm also Mugiwara_JM and others, and MugiwaraJM on Believe on Facebook. And if you like the gaming content, there's also my Let's Play channel, Super Bonus Round. It's my Let's Play channel that I do with my friends. We're currently going through Yakuza 4, Sonic 06, Psychonauts will be coming to an end this week. And in its place, soon we have a couple episodes of Super Mario 3D World, a couple episodes of my very first playthrough ever of Super Mario 64. I know, crazy, right? I'm a millennial, I'd never played Mario 64 before. And the Resident Evil 2 playthrough is coming back. We just finished that yesterday. We also got Yakuza 5 and a 3-man playthrough of Majora's Mask, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is also coming back. Alright, so thank you guys all so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow night for some Persona 4 Golden, but I'll be back this coming Wednesday for more Tales of Arise. Check the socials for my schedule. Is all right there. I'm trying to be a bit better about that now, having it pinned to my Twitter. My stream schedule will always be pinned to my Twitter. Alright, thank you guys all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when we're watching this. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Persona 4 Golden, and on Wednesday for some more Tales of Arise. Sorry about not finishing the chapters tonight. I'm getting a little... As the cutscene was going on, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get my fill. But next time we'll finish this chapter, according to the guide. There ain't much left. Alright, I've rambled enough. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.